apply for the last bike?
I don't like blue. Peace, bro, man.
Amen.
See, I told you I wouldn't hurt you if you did everything I said. How about a little goodbye kiss and we'll call it a night?
That's 9.50 pennyweight. That's 11 pennyweights. That's how much? 81. That's right, 81. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. Shorty Max, what's up? What you got? What you got?
Check it.
Let a brother have a look. See here.
All right, man. How much, man? How much?
90.
90. Look, this ain't no knockoff, man. You know what I'm saying? This is high quality. I only thieve high quality. You know what I'm saying?
90.
This crime don't pay, huh?
It does, but it pays 90. Got it, short?
All right. Let's see. Making license plates pays about 30 cents an hour. That's a good job. Why don't you go ahead and make the collar and see how far it takes us.
Yes, sir.
A robber that we have tied to 6 churches, and the infamous Batman, all caught with the lost art of policing. And Chief Nolan, can you tell us what that lost art is?
Follow the property.
Follow the property. So, we are going to start a full court press. Every week, we're going to be checking pawn shops for stolen property. And we're going to ask the detectives, when they make an arrest, to check that arrestee's watch and jewelry. Now, why would we do that?
It could come from a robbery.
Or a rape, or a murder. And we're going to have a lot more undercover operations in fencing locations like Temple did yesterday. Also, I'd like to announce the opening of a brand new store by Detective McGregor and Detective Temple. Our own little fencing operation where we can video the crooks bringing in their merchandise, and we can tie this property to open complaints. And then we get to do what cops love to do best, which is what?
Catch crooks.
Catch crooks. Not only catch crooks, but even more delicious. We get to catch them when they think they've gotten away with it.
I understand that, Councilman. We should be talking about restoring that building, not tearing it down. I understand that. I understand that. But this is important. This is...
What was that about?
Councilman Antonio has petitioned the Buildings Commission to tear down the old fire station on 5th Street.
You're kidding me. One of the best buildings in the neighborhood. A great Romanesque facade.
It's also one of the first city buildings designed by an African American. It's a historical landmark.
What are they going to put up in its place?
What else? A mini mall.
That's progress.
You're buying me breakfast now. That's very sweet of you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so nice of you to give me that plant for a housewarming gift. I actually, I wanted to ask you to dinner.
Dinner?
Mm-hmm. You know, meal, maybe a movie.
So you're asking me out on a date?
Look, you're the one who told me to get involved with the neighbors.
Thank you. But no.
Okay, are you in a relationship?
No. Look, I'm sorry. You're just not my type.
What, am I too skinny, too short, too buttoned down, what?
You're gonna make me say this. I don't date white guys.
Oh.
It's not a racial thing.
Oh, no, it's just a skin color thing.
Look, I've dated white guys before. I have. And it just gets weird.
That's racial profiling.
The white men I dated, there was always something there with each of them. But then it just got too complicated. I felt like they were experimenting.
How old are these guys?
20s.
Oh, all right. Right, okay. Look, they're young and they're stupid. Now, see, I am old and stupid, but I am through experimenting. I know what I like.
Good. I like that.
Nancy!
Chief, here are the overnights, and these gentlemen are here to see you.
Morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Chief Mannion, we're...
No, don't tell me. I love the guest. Too polite to be FBI. Too well dressed to be DEA, I'd say, from the lapel pins and the earpieces. You got to be Secret Service. White House detail, right? You want to come in?
Chief, I don't know if you're familiar with Queenie.
Queenie. Yeah, that'd be the president's dog.
Well, sir, somehow Queenie got away from the White House grounds.
Somehow.
Well, it got out through the gate.
Got out through the gate. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, fellas, I know a lot of people don't like me in this city, but I'm still a police chief. I haven't been demoted to dog catcher.
We figure because of the close relationship we have with your department, we might be able to do this discreetly. There are security implications.
Yeah. As in job security. Your jobs. All right, if I'm not mistaken, aren't the president and first lady away?
The problem is they're coming back in a couple of days.
So who was in charge of Queenie?
Her name is Lucia Burns, but there's kind of a good news, bad news. The good news being she's as interested as we are in handling this discreetly.
And the bad news?
She's also the First Lady's psychic. And she wants to work with you on the investigation.
Hello. Have you seen Nick?
No. Anything I can do for you?
That's good. It's okay. My, aren't we looking svelte?
Thank you. You know, I've been dieting forever, but it finally kicked in the last 2 weeks. I think it's because I switched to 6 small meals a day.
Yeah, well, you look great, Ella.
Thank you.
Listen, do you think you can do something for me? I need to know, what information do we have on stolen property linked to pawn shops?
Yeah, I knew you were going to want that.
And I also need everything you can find about dogs.
Dogs.
Yeah.
What's going on? Is Cujo all right?
No, Cujo's fine. Believe me, he's all right. No, but wait till you hear this one.
Come on, man. 900. 900. Man, this is a classy piece, man.
But it has an inscription on it. And that makes it identifiable.
Man, you act like it's got the Vic's name on it or something. Man, Sweetheart could be anybody. Sweetheart. You are losing your nerves, Tweed. That's real, man.
Well, for saying that, Sweetheart, 850.
Man, the hell with y'all, man. I can do better selling to the Battle Brothers.
Yo. A G. Make it 1100.
1100, man.
All right. Shit.
Don't have to count it, brother. It's all there.
I don't count it anyway. I don't trust you.
What's your problem? It's not your money.
Every business has its...
No. The only rule you got to worry about is the deal you made with the prosecutor. You understand?
Anything you say, officer.
Chief.
Yeah.
This is Lucia Burns.
How do you do? You don't look like those TV psychics.
You don't look like those TV cops. You know, Chief Mannion, what real psychics do isn't very different, really, from what real cops do.
Is that right, Miss Burns?
Oh, Lucia, please.
Oh, okay.
No, you rely on your intuition, and so do I. The difference isn't how we channel it or how we use it.
Okay. Well, come on in.
Thank you.
Have a seat. I think I understand why psychics relate to dogs so well, you know?
Is that right?
Yeah, well, you know, I've got a dog, Cujo. Now, when I get home, that little thing is waiting right there at the door. It's like he senses that I'm going to be there. And he can, well, he can sense my mood also. Now, we can train dogs to sniff out explosives and drugs, but then there's the unexplainable. I mean, some dogs can actually tell if a person has melanoma, or they can sense when a person's about to have an epileptic seizure, and they can warn them. And they're right 100% of the time. And people ask why. Do people ask psychics why?
Yes, they do.
Yeah. So, why would Queenie leave a setup like the White House?
Well, Chief, I don't have to be a psychic to tell you that Queenie's in heat.
Come on, Tweety. This is a nice camcorder. Give me at least 100. Yo, man.
Yo. Watch this. Yo, I would have loved to see that tourist face, man. Bro, he was like, what? Look. I'm going to give you, you know what? I'm going to give you 100. All right, so get 90 here. And you got 100, man. And yo. You tell all your boys, right? That our prices can't be beat.
Yeah.
Later. What's up, man? Good afternoon, gentlemen. Let's go. So, what can we do for you today, huh?
Beat our prices. Whoa, yo. Hey, chill. There ain't no need for all that. Ain't no need for that gorilla stuff, okay? Look, he's just young, that's all. This is my nephew. He's just young. Now, that's what I was trying to teach him, yo. Every business has its rules. The rule is you keep it up, you're gonna pay the ultimate price. You ready to pay that, little man? You can consider that a final warning.
Next, a visitor from Arkansas gets mugged a block from the Capitol for his video camera. Wish every day was like this. And this.
How you doing, Temple?
I'm fine, sir.
So, this is fantastic. The spot, it's fantastic. We're making cases here we never would have broken.
We could run this game forever, Chief. I know what you mean when you said we could turn Dodge City into Emerald City.
Quit sucking up to the chief, all right? Just tell me about these two hoods that came after you. The guys in the snakeskin boots, the alligator jackets.
They're the local fencing competition.
No brothers.
Marvin and Garvin battle. Known those two punks since they were 13 years old, snatching bags on the mall. Later, they did time for a jewelry store stick-up. We liked them for a couple of murders, never did have enough evidence to make the case. They gone into the fencing business. They are the real deal, and they won't lack competition. Watch yourself, Temple.
And Joe, why don't you put up pole cameras on every street on the set? That way we can pull your coat if they decide to roll up. And Danny, you mentioned a platinum diamond bracelet with an inscription on it in your fax.
Yeah. This. So, the inscription's on the inside.
Yeah, to my sweetheart for eternity.
Councilman Antonio.
Thank you for taking my call.
Does that have anything to do with my wife's speeding tickets?
No, I'm calling about the old firehouse on 5th Street, the one you're planning on tearing down.
Well, that's practically a done deal. I'm meeting with the Buildings Commission tomorrow.
Yeah, look, no, I'd like to ask you to reconsider. That building is of extreme historical importance to the community.
What's the chief's interest in this?
What, are you kidding? I mean, the chief's a huge history buff. That building in particular he loves dearly. I mean, I can't tell you how many hours the guy spends at the Smithsonian alone.
I'm sorry, not everybody was an emperor or an empress in their past life. Now, it's strange, nobody ever imagines that their past would have been an extremely humble one. Anybody else?
Yeah, I have one. Let's pretend I'm the police chief and you work for me. And if you're not back to work in 10 seconds, you're fired. Excuse me, sir. Morning, Ella.
Morning, Chief.
Lucia.
Good morning.
Any word from Miss Queenie?
Not yet. She seems to be wandering. She hasn't settled.
Yeah. Well, you don't know if she happens to have an affinity for a toy or blanket, do you?
Well, there was a tennis ball she liked to play with, and a blanket we used to tie on her as Superdog as she ran through the private residence.
Ooh, there's an image. Well, I'll need those.
I hope you don't imagine that I'm going to get some sort of reading off of that. I don't work that way. I work from the vibrations that I receive from either the person themselves or from some place that they might have been. What I really should do is to travel some of the routes that Queenie might have taken.
Yeah, I've arranged that. I just thought you might need an additional vibe. Ella, I'll need that pawn shop proposal by 1500.
No problem. What? Nothing.
No, you gave me a look.
People always think you're giving them a look if you're a psychic. He has a very powerful aura.
I'll tell him you said so.
So, I sent out that query on the bracelet. A detective from the 5th called to say it looks like one from a homicide of a Georgetown socialite 5 years ago.
Karen Radcliffe, 27 years old, graduate of Vassar with honors.
Karen had the bracelet on half an hour before the homicide. So.
Who gave it to her?
The boyfriend. He was a suspect in the case, Derek Poole, but he lawyered up and they got nowhere.
I get such a tingle when you talk like Sipowicz.
Thank you, sir.
All right, the ME says there's fresh scratches on her wrist. Indicate the bracelet was torn from her wrist about the time of death.
We have probable cause to pick up the knucklehead who sold it to us. So we have him on tape talking about a Vic. The bracelet was never recovered until now. I like him for it, so.
We're gonna make sure it's the right one, Danny. All right, it says the mother was interviewed. Why don't you go see her, see if she can ID the bracelet. Tell her we're still active on this case. We haven't forgotten Karen.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
I want you to take your time. See if you recognize this.
Forgive me, I know it's been 5 years, but the last time I saw this, it was on my daughter's wrist.
I'm sorry.
Chief.
Oh, fantastic. Beautiful. Great. Here you go, boy.
I do think I could manage without a dog.
Oh, yes, of course you could. Oh, I know that. But here's what I was thinking. The commander will tell you that dogs can track people dead or alive.
All the time, sir.
So, if they can track deer and foxes and rabbits, why not another dog?
Well, I must say I've never heard of that.
Me neither. But heck, let's give it a shot.
That's right, sir.
That's right, yeah. Why not? Great thing about being a chief, everybody agrees with you. So I told the Secret Service I'd do what I could, not that you needed.
Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt.
You read my mind. They're coming.
Said you've been warned.
Hey, fellas, what's up? It's good to see you. Hey, I was thinking, we need to become partners, you know what I'm saying? so we can all get paid.
Partners? What's this about partners?
Boys got ambition.
That's right. That's right. Now I'm thinking that we can put all our business together, right? And run the whole market.
I'll tell you what. You pay us 50%.
I'm still waiting to hear the good part of the deal. The good part is we let you live.
Oh, yeah, and we're going to be asking you to move a few items from time to time. All right?
All right. But I don't want no credit cards, all right? I don't mess with credit cards. You got that?
Yo, God. I didn't hear him say thank you.
Thank you.
How'd you ID this bracelet guy anyway?
It was a still from a surveillance camera. We put it into photo imaging. We got a result 30 seconds. Confirmed it with his prints. Talk of the devil. Excuse me, sir. You got some ID on you?
Never fails getting stopped for walking while being black. I left my ID in the house, officer.
Your name Larry Gagston?
Nope, my name is Gregory. Hey, man.
You're under arrest, Gregory.
Man, what did I do, man?
Have a seat. You know what this is?
Jewelry?
Good, very good. You want me to play you the video of you taking it into Tweedy's? Because the audio, it's really good.
Man, look, I was playing with Tweety, man. I bought that off this dude off the street like 6 months ago for my girl, man.
Yeah. What's the dude's name?
I don't know. I don't even see dude around no more.
I have one question for you. Did you kill the lady on N Street before you found it or after?
Man, look, I stole that bracelet out of an apartment on Mass Avenue.
So what was the address?
I don't know the address, man. Just put me in the car and I'll show you the building. And you better check my record.
I did check your record.
Burglaries and stolen property, man. No violence.
Not until now, Gregory.
Not until ever.
Hey, Danny. What's our friend have to say anyway?
He started out with the usual, sorry, bought it from a guy without a name. Now we're at he stole it from an apartment in Massachusetts Avenue. But his denials are getting stronger instead of weaker. He said he'll point the building out to us. You know how when you get a feeling, so?
Yeah. Well, I hate to sound like a psychic, but go with your instinct. I thought we were supposed to go with the property, so... Yeah, that too.
What the hell did you do?
It's just your way of saying thank you.
Councilman Antonio just accused me of sicking the police department on him. He won't tolerate strong-arming.
Hey, no, I didn't strong-arm anybody.
Did you call him?
Look. I think the fire station's a cool building. I didn't want to see it torn down either. I'm just trying to help you.
Your help just put the building one step closer to the wrecking ball.
Okay, let me try and fix this.
You know, you've done enough.
Look, Councilman Antonio's meeting with the Buildings Commission tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, to vote on this.
Okay, what time?
10 a.m. I don't
Perfect.
want.
Now look, I cancel all my appointments tomorrow morning. We go over to the meeting together.
And do what?
I'm a spin doctor. I'm going to spin it. And this time I'm not going to take no for an answer.
Look, I just checked. There's no report of any burglary on Mass Avenue that night. Listen, man, I'm not saying that you meant to do anything. I mean, the way it looks to me, I mean, what? You were just trying to keep her quiet? Stop her from screaming? I mean, what?
Man, look, I'm going to tell you what I just told you. I stole that bracelet out of an apartment on Mass Avenue. And that is the truth, man.
Listen, maybe it wasn't Mass Avenue, maybe it was N Street.
No.
We've got you on this. It's only a question of whether you're going to be helpful or not. Because if you're not going to be helpful, the judge is going to give you a pair of bracelets that lead to a killer for eternity. Do you get what I'm saying, Gregory?
Look, I'm going to tell you what I've been telling you all night tonight, all right? No, 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 no. It wasn't me, man. That's it right there. That's the building right there. Yeah, I remember the bookstore.
A big reader, are you? What do you know? Mr. Crow.
Chief, Councilman Antonio is on line 2.
Who?
Councilman Antonio? He says it's about the firehouse.
Fine. Mannion.
Chief, you owe me one. I expect to see you at the announcement.
What are you talking about, Councilman?
You know, the fire station over on 5th. Your man Nick Pierce told me about your interest in the building, and I must say he can be very persuasive.
Yeah, he can. Exactly what did he persuade you to do?
To spare at the wrecking ball. Off his suggestion, we're going to turn it into a fire department museum. Will you pass the news along?
Sure, yeah. I'll give it to him personally. Yeah, thank you for the call, Councilman. Nancy?
Chief?
Find me Nick.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Mr. Poole?
Yeah?
I'm Detective McGregor. This is Officer Wrestler. We're with the Metropolitan Police. Could we ask you a few questions?
Sure.
Yeah, thanks. Have you been burgled recently?
No. Knock on wood. I mean, I've never been robbed.
So you didn't get your stereo stolen?
No.
TV, sports watch, nothing?
No.
And this? You recognize this?
What the hell did you get that?
From a guy who says he broke into your apartment 2 weeks ago. He lifted it off of your dresser.
A burglar? He said he got it from here? And you believe him?
I'm not going to pretend I don't know your history. I know you were a suspect in Karen's murder. So forgive me if I don't think it's a coincidence that out of every home in D.C., the burglar leads me to your apartment.
Coincidental? I don't think so. I believe you led him here.
Why would I do that?
You know, I don't know. You tell me.
Seem a little nervous.
Yeah, I am a little nervous. You know, you guys come to my door, you know, you start tossing around these wild accusations. You know, bringing up some painful memories here, you know? By some word of some burglar guy.
A very likable chap.
Let me tell you something. You know what this is? This is harassment. Now get the hell out of here before I call my lawyer. Good day.
Any dime store attorney's going to say you led the burglar to his place.
I know that, so, but I had to see his reaction from the bracelet, so.
And?
I like him for it.
Well, at least we know why there's no burglary report. I mean, if he loses the bracelet, he's not going to file a report.
Right.
The problem is you raised him up. He's
going to want to go on the lam now.
I put a uniform on him, so.
Well, I think you take the uniforms off. Put a couple of detectives on it from Intel. Somebody knows how to shadow somebody.
Hey, Chief, the reporters keep calling every 2 minutes about the socialite case.
Yeah, some news hound leaked that we've got some new evidence here. Did you beat Nick?
As soon as you ask me, I keep transferring them to his line, but apparently his voicemail is full.
All right, Nancy, I want you to give the reporters Nick's beeper number and his cell phone number.
He's not going to like that.
Yeah, I know that.
Chief Mannion, on the fencing operation, Tech Services has the pole cameras in place. The whole block is covered. I've arranged for a live feed in your office.
On Pool, sir, I'd like to take what we've got to the U.S. attorney.
Well, I'm not going to lock Pool up on the word of a burglar. You know how in the movies burglars always wear gloves, see? That's not the way it is. Mechanics don't drive good cars, tailors don't wear nice suits, cops don't clean their guns, and burglars almost never, ever wear gloves. So get a warrant, get over to Pool's apartment and dust for the burglar's prints. Then go over to the pawn shop and back up Temple.
I'm on my way, sir.
You know, on the street they say there's the good, the bad, and then there are the battles. These guys live up to their reputation.
Working. Come on, boy. All right, we got a hit.
That's Queenie.
Down here.
Queenie! I'd recognize that bark anywhere.
Open up.
Queenie needs help. There must be somebody in there. Why aren't they answering?
I thought you were supposed to be the psychic, ma'am.
We have to go in there.
We've got nothing to go in on.
That's my Queenie. That's not enough.
We can't just bust in.
If that was a person, you could.
That's not a person. That's a dog.
Well, the commander's right. Let's see. Yeah, all right. Give me the address. All right. 1 second. Nancy, would you get me a record of all CAD runs on that address, service runs in the past year, please? Yeah.
Chief, we got some action.
Oh, wait a second. Can you hold on? Are you seeing this, Danny?
Temple's new friends are coming back.
Gentlemen. Look, we'll give you a deal on these. 500 apiece.
500. It's garbage. I mean, it ain't even pennium. It's 386. Who's gonna buy that?
You are, shorty. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. You also buying these.
Look, man, I told you I don't mess with credit cards. Didn't I already tell you that?
So you did. 50 apiece. Altogether, that comes out to 5,050. Well, just round it off to 6 G's.
What?
You heard him. That's your number. If you don't pay by Friday, the VIG is 1,000 a week. Every week.
All right, man. All right. Good doing business.
You're a funny little guy, shorty. Sure.
Hey, what you got? Got some Rolexes for you here, baby.
Yeah.
These ain't Rolex.
Is this the spot?
You got the flaws.
Look like we're doing good business.
Hey, man, it's all good.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Hey, bro, you got the time, man? Yeah, man, it's collar time.
Well, Joe, I think we just rediscovered the lost art of following the property.
Queenie! Queenie!
Good job, boy.
Yes.
Lucia, would you put the commander on?
Open up.
Yes, sir.
Commander, we have had 62 calls to that address in the last year, from dogfights to illegal disposal of animal carcasses. Now, that place is a Spartacus training camp for pit bulls.
We still can't bust down the door without a warrant.
Well, from the sound of things, there's no time to get a warrant. Lucia is effectively the owner of the dog. She's identified the dog as being inside the house. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what are the 3 E's, Commander, when we can enter a house without a warrant?
Escape, endanger, destruction of evidence.
Well, I know the dog is not a person, but it is property. And the people who have it now appear to have no intention of finding the rightful owner and may be about to destroy that evidence. So I think we're going in on number 3, Commander. I want you to get some backup, get some tasers, and hit that door. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Well, what's the worst that can happen, Joe? I mean, the courts may not like it, but the president sure give us a pardon, wouldn't he? Joe, would you excuse us for a moment, please?
Certainly.
Thank you.
Nick?
Joe?
Did you get my page?
Yeah. I got about 100 others, too, from every journalist in D.C. What is this about a socialite?
Well, you'd know if you'd been around, Nick. You know? So what is it? You got some personal business keeping you away?
Yeah, something came up kind of suddenly, yeah.
Something like my name coming up in front of Councilman Antonio. I got a call from him. He said I owe him a big favor for saving the firehouse.
All right, okay, I admit that was a little out of line.
So what is it? You have a lady friend?
Like you said, it's personal.
I've seen this disease before, Nick. Now, either you get it under control or nip it in the bud. You're going to be useless for months.
So now I'm not allowed to have a social life?
Not if it interferes with what we're doing here, Nick. Not if it interferes with our business. I don't care if you have a relationship, but I need you here at work on time. Look.
No. Jack, no. Spare me the movie lines, please.
Oh, come on. What movie could describe poor little Nicky? Nicky needs a new job, maybe on Capitol Hill. Nicky got robbed. Nicky needs a gun. Nicky needs a special favor. It's always about Nicky. Nicky needs to be number one, when in reality, Nick is number 4.
So what? I'm getting demoted because I was late to the school for a few days?
No, come on. We're in public service, Nick. We ask ourselves, number 1, what is good for the city? Number 2, what is good for the department? Number 3, what is good for our unit? And finally, number 4, what is good for me? That's the way it works. I need you here, Nick. I can use you. But if you can't live by that code, then hell, go clean out your desk.
Queenie! There you are. So sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it.
You must have grapes in that bag.
Yes, I do.
It's not because I'm psychic. Queenie loves grapes. She could sniff them out at 100 yards.
Well, congratulations on getting Queenie back. I see you're doing it again. You're giving me that look.
All right. I have to ask. Are you sick?
No. I've never felt better.
But you were.
Years ago. Breast cancer, but I beat it.
Well, thank you for all your help.
Sure. I'm sure the first family would be glad to get Queenie back.
I'm sure they will. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You got enough for 2?
All right.
I thought I'd come by, take you out to dinner to celebrate our big victory. But I see you beat me to it.
Yeah, no, I had to work late. Things kind of piled up.
Yeah, I can see that. I just wanted to say thank you.
No, look, don't. I mean, truth to tell, my motives were mixed. Leaning heavily towards trying to impress you.
Truth is, you wanted a date. But you did good. You did a good thing for the neighborhood and for me. And I just wanted to say thank you.
Am I even in the game, or?
Well, you made it to first base.
Chief, Yep.
We dusted Phil's apartment for latex. We came up with a set of our burglar's prints.
I think go ahead and make the arrest. Where's Temple?
He's in with the battles, sir. They both flipped. They're both counting on each other, sir.
Well, that's great. Now we got the good, the bad, and the tattles.
Where to?
Dulles International Airport, please.
It's over. So, Queenie is being returned to the President and the First Lady. And all three of them are going to live happily ever after, except for a few incidents with the Chinese. That's a true story. Now, the point of all of this, Cujo, is we got to get a few things straight, man. Man, if you ever decide to go out there on your own and tour the monuments or shack up with a shiitsu, I want to make sure we understand a few things. First thing is, you are not allowed to cross the Potomac River. Hello? And the second thing is, I don't want you getting into any fights out there because you're going to get sent to the pound, all right? And the third thing is that after you've gotten done sowing a few of those wild oats, I want you to call me, all right? 911, that's the number. You remember that. Call me and I'll come get you, no questions asked. Good. Okay, let's go home.
This is the Biography Channel.
You want to be yourself, but you're not allowed to be yourself.
This is the Biography Channel.
I was just beside myself with anger and disappointment.
This is the Biography Channel.
I'm the only actress he knows you have to pay to keep your clothes on.
Reality meets personality only on the Biography Channel.
Biography Channel. What a concept!